Now, your weekly Wolfpack Sports Update, brought to you by News First 5.
Hi everybody, I'm Jordan Mason with your Wolfpack Weekly Update. We begin with soccer. CSU-Pueblo hosted defending national champion Fort Lewis on the men's side, and the women welcomed Mesa State during the inaugural Kickin' Cancer event at CSU-Pueblo. First, the men. The Pack were down 1-0 until Chad Smith goal in the 81st minute, and that was enough to claim a very important 1-1 draw. That draw clinched a playoff spot for the ThunderWolves, who are now 8-8-1. That's 5th place in the RMAC standings. It was the final home game for the seniors on the CSU-Pueblo women's soccer team, an emotional game for one senior, Sarah DeZiel. DeZiel hadn't seen the field in 2 years due to a knee injury, and she got the start in her final game for the ThunderWolves. The Pack rode that emotion to a 1-0 win over Mesa State to close out their 2010 home slate. Now to the gridiron, where the Pack got back to old-fashioned football in a showdown with Mesa State. CSU-Pueblo relied on running and defense in a 26-14 win over the Mavericks. Tailback Jamal Johnson scored 2 touchdowns, including this score from 1 yard out to give the ThunderWolves a 14-0 lead early. Mesa State would tie the game at 14, but CSU-Pueblo cornerback Grant Crunkleton broke the tie with this pick six, his 3rd defensive touchdown of the season, which, by the way, leads the nation as the Pack retook the lead at 2014 and held on for the win. CSU-Pueblo is now 6-2 and will close out its home schedule this Saturday night at the annual Hall of Fame game when New Mexico Highlands comes to town. And finally, congratulations to men's soccer player Robert Kinsey, who was voted the Red Creek Land Company GoThunderWolves.com Athlete of the Week. That's it for this week's Wolfpack Update. See you next week, and go Thunderwolves.